Hello. Welcome to your Friday. This is week 6. I can't even believe it. We're looking at February 7, 2020. Before anything else, did you watch the Super Bowl? Did you see Kansas City? If you can't tell, I was kind of excited. I wanted Kansas City to win. Several reasons for that. I thought they were exceptionally talented, good team, good coaching, and all of that. But I'm going to talk to you about Patrick Mahomes, who fits right in with everything we're talking about. He's Kansas City's quarterback. If you're a quarterback, you must lead. You must focus. You must encourage people to be positive and win. Patrick Mahomes is a fantastic example of a 24-year-old who seemingly has his life in order. He loves God, and he has no qualms about telling people about it. So I will congratulate Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, Kansas City Chiefs, for doing their thing on Sunday. It was just cool. Okay, last week I got a bunch of comments, and I got private messages. And just like every week, I want to say thank you. I truly picked the best partners out there, okay? Because people bring things up to me that make me think more, and I really appreciate it. If you get anything out of these, I'm really happy, but I do want to make a point here. When I was talking about listening last week, or putting yourself in someone else's shoes, please believe me when I say I'm not pointing fingers at anyone but myself. When I talk about what I want to change, or the things that I've learned and the things I want to focus on. If you glean something from that, awesome. If you don't, like Johnny Cochran said, if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. So if what I'm saying doesn't really impact you, then just move along. But please understand, I really appreciate everybody's listening, comments, suggestions, and all of that. So moving right along. Today we're going to talk about something in reference to a positive attitude that I did not realize I should have brought up before. It's called a self-fulfilling prophecy. And it goes right along with putting that picture of the car on your refrigerator, setting an alarm on your phone to go make a difference. But a self-fulfilling prophecy is more inward. It's more focused on you so that you can do better, okay? So if I say, I want to be the type of person that walks into a room that people notice and I can have impact on, in a positive way, obviously. But a self-fulfilling prophecy is something that you have to continually tell yourself, just like a mantra. I'm going to be a positive person. I know this may be redundant. I don't mean to do that. But it came to mind and I thought, I'm just going to bring it up because it really is important. And when you think in life about all the different titles for things to make a positive difference, it's overwhelming. And it is a beautiful thing, okay? So let's talk a little bit about regrets. When you talk about trying to be a positive person and moving forward in your life, perhaps making a positive change, there are things in your head that want to prevent that. A lot of those things are called regret. When we constantly focus on things that we've done that aren't positive, we really destruct where we're going forward, don't we? Let's say my second life lesson that I want to bring up today is about thinking things through. It's another lesson I have no idea where I learned, but I think it is unbelievably important. The best example I'm going to give you is you're out drinking and you decide, I don't want to call Uber. I don't want to leave my car here. I'm okay to drive. I'm just going to drive home. This is what I would want to do. And I know drinking presents some mind issues where you're not thinking straight or what have you. But are you able to say to yourself, tomorrow morning when I get up, am I going to regret driving my car home? Am I going to feel guilty? These are things that when I drank and when I drove, I thought about. The next day, riddled with guilt. I could have killed somebody. I could have gotten a DUI. I could have done any number of things. So are you able to think things through? And that can help quash your regrets. The other thing, bad example perhaps, is if you want to cheat on your spouse or your lover or what have you. Are you able to say, tomorrow, am I going to think this was really worth it? And these, again, present regret down the line. So that life lesson is something really important to me. I think it's really cool. And it goes right along with regret. I have a couple quotes that I think are super cool, okay? One of which is by picturequotes.com. I don't actually have an author name, but it reads, "Thinking before acting is wisdom, but acting before thinking is regret." That's awesome. I love that. It's exactly what we just talked about. Think about it before you do it. The other one, again, an unknown author, but it is on the internet, and it says, "Making a big life change is pretty scary. You know what is even scarier? Regret." So with that, I'm just going to say, I do have a lot of regrets in my life, but I don't try to focus on them. When they come into my head, I think about them for a minute and I say, you know what? That was yesterday. And then there's this example that people use. The rear view mirror in your car is smaller than your windshield for good cause. Think about it. I mean, we know why it's smaller. Of course we do. But it's kind of a good thing to think about. Going forward, your life is so much bigger than your past, unless you make your life the past. With that, I'm going to ask you to come back for week 7 next week, Valentine's Day. I'm going to tell you, I hope your weekend is fantabulous. I hope next week is outstanding. And God bless you. Thank you for watching.